Hey guys, welcome back to Bollypiano. Here's part 2 of Katre and Vaasal Vandhai. Here we go. Okay, so we'll look at this first. We're starting off with two pickup notes, which is G and A, played with our third and fourth finger respectively. Alright, so with the counts it will go like this. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, without the counts. Alright, and in the left hand, all we're doing is simply playing E minor throughout. So putting it together, we have. Alright, moving on. Now we have a verse that goes like this in the right hand with the counts. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, placing your fourth finger on D. Here we go. Alright, next up we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Once without the counts. Okay, so it's best to play the top note with your fifth finger and then come back to playing the bottom note with your first finger, so you don't have to move your hand too much. Okay, so let's just look at the accompanying left-hand chords for these four bars first. We're going to be starting off with C, so we'll go like this. Next up we have a B sus4 chord, which simply means instead of playing the standard B minor chord, we're replacing the third note with the fourth. And this becomes B sus4. So that will sound like this. Next up we have E minor. Then B minor. So playing it once without stopping, here we go. Alright, moving on. We actually have a very similar melody in the right hand, so we'll just try it one more time. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's literally just the last bar that is different, where we go 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, which is what we saw in the first half. All right, and this time we have a couple of changes in the left hand chords. We're going to be starting off with A minor, moving on to C major. Now we have a F sharp diminished chord, which sounds like this. So an F sharp diminished chord is basically the F sharp minor triad with a lowered fifth. So what I mean by that is this is the standard F sharp minor chord, but we're lowering the fifth note and playing a C natural. Okay, so that once again will go like this. Alright, then we have a B sus4 chord again. And finishing it off with E minor. Alright, so putting it together without stopping very slowly. Here we go. Alright, okay, moving on, we have the following. Alright, so in the right hand, we have a pickup note, which is B, which we'll play with our third finger. Then we go 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once without the counts. Here we go. All right, and in the left hand we have we're bringing back the rhythm that we learned in part 1, which is 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. All right, so it may take a while to get used to playing both the right and left hand together, but once you're very comfortable with both hands separately, then try and put both hands together very slowly. So let's just try it. Here we go. All right, so this is part 2, and we've covered pretty much all the main sections of the song, and now we're ready for a full run-through of our easy arrangement of Katre and Vaasal Vandhai in part 3. So see you guys very soon.